Okay, so following on from the last video, there's a couple of just small adjustments I want to make to this before I duplicate them out. I'm just going to go to edit mode and I'm just going to grab some of these edges. These 12 edges here. I'm going to go to normal mode and I'm just going to move these a little bit out on their normals. And I think I'll also add an edge across the middle. Move these out as well just a little bit. That just retains a little bit more roundness on the model. Okay, the next thing I want to do is just start duplicating this. So at the moment I have the model set in the middle. There's one little thing I want to do before I do anything else. I want to make sure the edge center here doesn't go past this green line. That means when I rotate this around, I won't get any overlap. And I also have to do the same here. Now, one tricky thing that I'll also have to consider is these edges have to match up with this. So let's go into wireframe mode. And let's just make sure we grab all these edges and we're just going to eyeball this. I'm going to grab these and bring these across. There we go, that's okay. Now we've got some overlap here. I'll fix that in just a moment if I think it's going to be an issue. Again, let's select none. Grab this edge, move this across. Grab this edge and move that across, and let's just bring these back in. And also line these up a little bit as well. So that's looking not too bad. All this overlap here, and just move this slightly. I think it's less of actual overlap and more of separation. It's not really a massive issue. There we go, that looks actually okay, that's good now. So now what I want to do is start duplicating these. So I said in the last video that we were going to duplicate length and duplicate them around and then actually do some sculpting on it. I think I've actually changed my mind on that front, and I think what we'll do is we'll just sculpt, or we'll just use a hard surface modeling to create a pretty high poly version of this barrel, and then just do all the details and textures and just avoid sculpting. That just makes it easier for anyone that's not really too confident on sculpting. Let's just duplicate this, and I'm going to rotate this around. Now I want to rotate this 45 degrees, so at the top view, make sure we're in orthographic view, go to 45. Now I can actually just grab both of these and Shift D will rotate these by 90 degrees. Shift D again, rotate 90, Shift D, rotate 90. And that pretty much gives us the shape we want. Now I can take all of these shapes, have them all there, and we'll join them together. We can hit smooth shading, and you see we get some issues there, but that's okay. We're going to adjust those in a second. We're going to hit a bevel on this. Now the way this bevel is going to work is we're going to pretty much use this bevel modifier to create control loops. So I'm going to take the profile to about 90, add 2 segments. We're going to limit by angle, so we're only getting the edges of this. We're not getting any of the flat surfaces. Well, I suppose they're slightly curved, but we won't be affecting any of those. I'm going to take this angle up to a pretty safe angle, probably 70 will be fine. I'm going to add a subdivision surface modifier, which we're going to set to 2. And now we have to just tweak this bevel amount, because at the moment it's a little bit too strong. Tweak this amount and bring this down. You can see with a very small bevel amount, we're just getting very soft edges, but still retaining the kind of shape we want, and we're getting these quite sharp angles. But you can tell there's a little bit of a softness to them, something you would get on wood. Even if you were cutting it with a very sharp saw, you would get a little bit of softness on the edges, especially if you were sanding off those edges. So that's about right. I might adjust it a little bit later in the video, but for now that's pretty much where we are. So for now, that's pretty much time to go on to So at this point it's time to go on and start creating the rings around the barrel.